Welcome to a brand new video, and as you can see, not gaming this time, it's my first car review with this wonderful white VW TAIGO R-Line. Yeah, I got this as a reserve car at the moment, and yeah, I'm just trying to do a small review on this car, so I really like this art of videos, so maybe there are coming some more in the future. Yeah, I got the R-Line here. So we have the 1 liter engine with 110 horsepower, 7-speed automatic gearbox. Yeah, the exterior looks extremely cool for a SUV, I think. And we have here the wonderful R badge on it. Yeah, the engine, as I said, is the 110 3-cylinder. So yeah, it's not that fast, but as a city SUV, it's okay. Here with the 18-inch rims. Yeah, so what about this car? It has in the front and the back the LEDs, but sadly the fake exhaust tips. That's something I guess every car manufacturer does at the moment. I don't like it as well. So yeah, sadly on both sides, so no real exhaust here. And yeah, so what about this car? The TAIGO is a city SUV, so let's jump inside and yeah, take a look. It's a full digital cockpit, so pretty modern. But sadly, in the nav settings, it's all touch. But luckily, on the steering wheel, there are buttons as well. Yeah. So now let's jump into a small test drive. As I said before, we have luckily the buttons back on the steering wheel. And if I click on this view button here, the cockpit view changes from different styles. But my favorite was with the two cogs. Yeah, as I said, the car itself feels pretty high quality from the inside. The steering wheel, the quality of the materials, and the resolution of the display was as well pretty okay for this car. This car costs around about 36,000 euros here in Austria, so yeah, it's a mid-class SUV for this price. Let's jump into a small test drive around my city. Take a look at what is coming. Okay. Yeah, this car has some extras on it. So, as I said before, the mirror assist, I guess it calls in English, it's a mirror assist. So if you don't see cars next to you, yeah, automatic windscreen wipers, digital LED lights, rear view camera, automatic gearbox, and all this stuff. So yeah, it's pretty comfortable to drive. The automatic shifts flawless. Yeah, but as I said before, the power of this car is pretty slow. So I tested it 0 to 60 in it was about 12 seconds. So for automatic dual clutch, but yeah, it's drivable. But the engine is the biggest problem, I would say. But the driving itself was pretty cool. The brakes worked pretty well. And what was cool, that the pedal shifters, they work direct. So if I touched it, the car shifted. That was pretty awesome to drive. But yeah, the sound of it was a 3-cylinder, so not that much fun. But yeah, I liked the drive. I drove it around 2 hours, and yeah, highway, motorway, through the city, it's pretty cool to drive. Yeah, I would recommend it. If you're interested in such a car type, just go to your VW dealer and make a test drive. And what was cool, as you have seen here, we have a manual handbrake. So I'm covering just here to not spoil any people living around my area. Yeah, a manual handbrake, and that's pretty cool, I guess, for the winter. But I never tried it, so I would never. Yeah. The car itself, I would recommend it just for test drive at the moment and make your own suggestion. And it got a bigger engine, I guess. It got a 4-cylinder with 150 horsepower, so maybe I can test drive this as well. Yeah, the DSG works pretty cool, but never got any big problems with VWs and DSG at my place. So what can we see at the end? Yeah, the VW TAIGO is a cool car. Not the fastest, but for daily drive it's perfect. And some small data. Also, the start price is around about 25,000 euros. You get around 59 to 150 horsepower if you want to, different engines. And yeah, the car uses around about 6 to 7 liters per 100 kilometers, and yeah, the CO2 emissions are pretty good with this car. Yeah, you get a lot of different, so you get a lot of equipment to choose from. Yeah, the car, just do a test drive yourself, make your own suggestion about this car, and yeah, if you want to see more of some videos, cars I should test, then write it down, text me, and yeah, I will try to get one of these. I'm looking forward for Renault Megane RS from the first generation to do a small test video, and then looking forward for Golf 8. Yeah, just as an information, and see you in the next video.